Meghan Markle is finding it harder than ever to keep her past out of the spotlight. With every public appearance, new details continue to emerge, revealing stories that many believe she hoped would never come to light. Now, Lady C has come forward with what she describes as 15 surprising secrets that Meghan allegedly worked hard to keep hidden for years. This time, however, those claims are receiving more attention than ever, and according to Lady C, they can no longer be brushed aside because everything is now being discussed openly. Be sure to stay until number 12, because that particular claim is presented as the one that completely changes the way many people may view Meghan Markle. One of the most talked about allegations involves a personal habit that Lady C says Meghan allegedly tried to keep away from public attention, but was never truly able to conceal. According to Lady C, Meghan supposedly had what she refers to as sticky fingers, claiming she often became attached to items that were never actually hers. Lady C alleges that this behavior extended to different situations, saying that everything from wardrobe pieces used during productions to simple hair combs from styling sessions allegedly had a way of remaining in Meghan's possession instead of being returned.
Meghan actually has very sticky fingers.
Go on.
Because she's walked out before with shoes, and maybe the shoes were on her hands, but because she's walked out of shoots with things that it's been commented upon from long before she got married.
In normal circumstances, luxury fashion brands lend high-end clothing and accessories to celebrities for photo shoots, public appearances, or special events, with the clear understanding that every item will be returned by the agreed deadline. However, according to Lady C, Meghan allegedly handled some of those borrowed pieces as though they had become part of her own personal collection. Lady C claims that instead of treating them as temporary loans that needed to be sent back, Meghan supposedly acted as if certain items now belonged to her, making this one of the many allegations that Lady C believes has remained hidden from public attention for years.
I can tell you, as somebody who's been photographed for well over 50 years now, that sometimes you are invited to choose some of the dresses. But there are other times when it's made absolutely clear to you that under no circumstances will you be allowed to take any of them.
An example that reportedly attracted significant attention involved designer clothing valued at around $1,700 after a Variety magazine photo shoot. According to the claims being discussed, instead of sending the outfits back once the session was over, Meghan allegedly kept them. While it is true that celebrities are occasionally allowed to keep certain wardrobe pieces after specific events, that privilege does not apply in every situation. Lady C claims Meghan allegedly developed a pattern of holding on to items even when there was no indication that they had been given to her as gifts. She further argues that this alleged behavior did not begin after Meghan married Prince Harry, but had been noticed and talked about long before she became part of the royal family. According to Lady C, Meghan has always enjoyed keeping possessions that did not originally belong to her and later treating them as if they were her own. Lady C also claims that Meghan has a strong attraction to receiving complimentary items and allegedly prefers having things come her way without having to pay for them, adding that this reputation had reportedly been the subject of discussion well before her marriage.
It's been commented upon from long before she got married. So Meghan is very attached to, shall we say, freebies.
According to Lady C, whenever Meghan takes part in charitable activities, she allegedly finds a way to bring the attention back to herself, rather than allowing the charity, or the people it is meant to support to remain at the center of the conversation. Lady C claims Meghan uses those opportunities to highlight her own public image and draw more attention to the Archewell Foundation. In Lady C's view, events that are intended to shine a light on important causes often end up becoming moments that also promote Meghan's personal brand and the work of Archewell.
Look at us, showing up and doing good. She's just sort of ramming it down our throats, isn't she, about how wonderful she is. Aren't I special? Aren't I great? Just like after the Los Angeles fires. Remember when she turned up there to look as if she was helping people? She thinks that we see her as some sort of angel on earth or something, doesn't she?
But I think that's what she wants us to see her as. But we don't. We see her as the total phony and the total contrivance that she is.
Lady C argues that Meghan allegedly wants every charitable appearance to be photographed, so the public can see her as a generous and compassionate figure. According to Lady C, each public event becomes another chance for Meghan to build and reinforce her personal brand while staying in the spotlight. In Lady C's opinion, the charitable cause itself often ends up taking a back seat because the attention continues to revolve around Meghan instead. She also criticizes what she describes as the visible promotion of the Archewell Foundation during these appearances, arguing that wearing Archewell-branded clothing shifts focus away from the charitable mission and toward promoting their own organization rather than allowing the cause to speak for itself.
And I mean, she's tasteless with it as well, because why do they have on Archewell clothing? They're promoting their own enterprise.
According to Lady C's account, the story reportedly began around 2011 when Meghan became acquainted with Marcus Anderson through Soho House. She claims that the two quickly formed a close friendship, and over the years, their connection allegedly continued to grow stronger. In Lady C's version of events, this relationship eventually became one of the most significant friendships in Meghan's life, with Marcus remaining a trusted figure as her personal and professional journey continued to attract increasing public attention.
What is Soho House? Now, Meghan met, and I don't think this has come out particularly, but Meghan met Marcus Anderson in 2011 at Soho House, and they became great friends.
Lady C claims that Prince Harry later visited Soho House, where Meghan was reportedly introduced to him for the first time. According to her account, that initial meeting marked the beginning of a relationship that slowly grew stronger over the following years, before ultimately leading to their marriage in 2018. Lady C acknowledges that she cannot conclusively verify every aspect of the story, but she believes the relationship may not have been as spontaneous as it was portrayed to the public. In her opinion, the connection between Harry and Meghan was allegedly shaped and positioned more deliberately than many people realized, making it appear far more like a carefully arranged path than the fairy tale romance that so many believed they were witnessing.
Harry's meeting with Meghan was very carefully orchestrated, gratis Soho House.
Lady C points to Meghan's relationship with her father during the period leading up to the royal wedding, arguing that once he allegedly became a complication, Meghan quickly created distance between them. According to Lady C, Meghan's main priority has always been advancing her own position, even if doing so comes with personal consequences. She also believes Meghan intentionally stirs public controversy whenever her popularity begins to fade. As an example, Lady C refers to Meghan's appearance at Bondi Beach, claiming the outfit she chose was far from a random decision. In Lady C's view, Meghan was fully aware of what she was wearing and understood the kind of reaction it would likely spark. She argues that these moments are carefully calculated to keep Meghan in the public conversation, believing that staying in the headlines matters more than whether the coverage is positive or negative. According to Lady C, controversy is not simply an unfortunate result of public life, but an intentional publicity tactic designed to maintain attention and keep Meghan's name at the center of media discussions.
Meghan had a pretty interesting, to be polite, reputation. She certainly did. Meghan was a girl who knew that every feminine wall should be used as she horizontally and vertically climbed that ladder.
At this stage, Lady C presents what she considers to be one of her most significant claims. She argues that after Meghan became part of the royal family, Queen Elizabeth gradually came to believe that the image Meghan had presented was very different from the person she allegedly turned out to be behind the scenes. According to Lady C, the Queen eventually reached the conclusion that Meghan had influenced and misled many of the people around her, while never genuinely intending to take on the responsibilities of being a dedicated and hardworking member of the royal family. In Lady C's opinion, this growing realization shaped how the Queen viewed Meghan as time went on and became an important part of the tensions that later emerged.
Meghan knew exactly what shirt to wear to the Bondi Beach commemorative visit in terms of the massacre of Jews at Bondi Beach. She knew exactly what shirt to wear, and it was a shirt that was very evocative. Some people would say almost identical to the shirts that the inmates at Auschwitz, Bergen-Belsen, etc., had to wear.
BBC also challenges the claims Prince Harry and Meghan have made about their relationship with Queen Elizabeth. According to her, the couple publicly gave the impression that they continued to have unrestricted access to the Queen and that their bond with her remained as close as ever. Lady C disputes that portrayal, arguing that the public narrative presented by Harry and Meghan did not accurately reflect the true nature of their relationship with the late monarch during that period.
The Queen could not believe that she had given this girl, this scrubber with the most appalling reputation, that she had given her an opportunity, and she had believed that because Meghan had allowed her to believe that she wanted to join the team and work as a royal and do good as a royal. And she felt utterly betrayed that she had been manipulated the way she had by Meghan. Lies that Harry and Meghan were broadcasting through their agents, that they had unlimited and perpetual access to her, and that they would be phoning her up and dooming her and the children and all the rest. All of that was absolutely, according to people the Queen told, totally untrue.